Josh Fabia did an interview responding to Diego Sanchez and the breakup and everything, and I'm going to give you all my thoughts on it, and kind of, if you haven't seen it, I'll tell you what happened. So basically, he was on this, never heard of this channel before. He did an interview, they had a few other people on, they were chatting for a bit, and then Josh Fabia was on towards the end of it. I'm just going to fire this all out, no intro, no nothing, but just don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. I like making these videos, first of all, to get a lot of views, but this isn't what the channel is meant to be about. It's not meant to be about this topic, but it's because it's such a relevant topic and really the only thing happening right now. Yeah, I'll go back to my original style of video later on in the week. But for now, we're talking about this again. So basically, Josh Fabia comes on, and he was... My initial thought, right, if you remember my video, I think it was my last video, me saying about what I think was going to happen next and how, Josh Fabia was going to try to get Diego back, etc. That was my initial thought process behind it, because, I've seen how Josh is and how he needs people and all this, but now I hate Josh Fabia now even more than I did when he was manipulating Diego Sanchez. The guy is a complete snake rat cunt, pretty much, you know what I mean? He was just all loyalty went out the window. He was slagging Diego off, calling him a drug addict, a junkie, how he needed help and all this, and he was like, I'm Diego's sponsor, I lived with him, and how he needs help and how he's a junkie and a drug addict, you know what I mean? It's not nice to hear, especially when these guys were meant to be being loyal to each other, and I guess it was manipulation, so there was no proper real loyalty, but he just threw him completely under the bus. He claimed to care for Diego and all this, and now it's all just come out, and it's clearly all just complete lies, and it's Fabia is now retaliating in the only way he knows how, which is by being nasty and making it personal, the same way he did with Dana White. You know what I mean? With Dana White, he made it personal, made it nasty when he was trying to fire shots. Now he's doing the same thing to Diego, his supposed student, his supposed best friend, his sponsor. Fabia is Diego's sponsor, so obviously, but there's a loyalty that's meant to be there as well. You know what I mean? That clearly just isn't. It's a shit thing to have to hear and speak about, you know what I mean? Because it's like, wow, typical. All this has all been fake this whole time, which is everybody told Diego, and now Diego's realised it, and now Fabia's just proven it. So he's kind of dug himself in an even bigger hole than he was in originally. So he comes out saying that Diego's a junkie and all this and that, and then he starts saying about how Diego purposely throws fights and stuff, and said the athletic state, USADA Athletic State Commissioner or whatever, came in and told Diego to throw a fight 30 minutes before he made it walk, so I don't get that. Sorry about that. I was interrupted. so I've had to pause the recording. I'm back though. What was I saying about Fabia? Yeah, he's come out, it's all fake, he made it personal the same way like he was with everybody else. And USADA apparently got Fabia or Diego to throw a fight 30 minutes before. So instantly what Fabia is doing here, this is bullshit, by the way. USADA wouldn't even do that because USADA isn't handing out money. It's not like USADA could be like, oh, you're not getting this money or this and that. Unless Diego failed a drug test and USADA was like, look, you take the loss or we tell everybody about this. But USADA's a professional company, that would never happen. You know what I mean? If that was the case, TJ Dillashaw wouldn't have had a 2-year suspension. O'Malley wouldn't have a 2-year suspension for no reason at all. They're very strict. It's a very profound... I don't even know why I'm talking about that. It's bullshit anyway. So Fabia, instantly, what he's trying to do here is he knows this is bullshit in himself. He knows he's lying here. But what he's trying to do is ruin any credibility Diego Sanchez has. So if Diego Sanchez then comes out and says something about Fabia can go, yeah, well, you threw a fight. You know what I mean? You're not a true person, a man. You have all this alcohol problems and depression and all this and that. And try to use that as a way to get to Diego, because these guys all know really personal things about each other, and Diego will still feel that loyalty towards Fabia. Fabia will have told Diego stuff that Diego will not be saying, because Diego has that kind of integrity. He's not going to be like, right, I'm not going to expose this guy's worst secrets. The loyalty between Fabia, from Fabia's side, is completely fake. It's all through manipulation and fake trust and fake belief and all this, so essentially it doesn't mean anything from his side. It's disgraceful, it's disgusting, it's weird, and I feel really bad for Diego Sanchez right now. I kind of don't really respect him. I did say in a previous video there's no respect anymore, but now he's cut him off, and it's clear that you know, he's gotten under Fabia's skin, and Fabia's retaliating in the only way he knows how, which is his true colours, him being disloyal. It's mad, because if you just think about like this, like, it's so true. Fabia is just trying to ruin Diego Sanchez's credibility, lying about how USADA. He could have said like Sean Shelby or Dana White or something, somebody who's already he's already attacked, to try and build up more of a case. Instead, he talks about the drug testing company. Comes in 30 minutes before, telling Diego to like lose on purpose and stuff, and it's like, you know, brother, what he's trying to do. He's trying to create like doubt in anything Diego Sanchez says. So if Diego now comes out and goes, Fabia's not a true coach, this and that, Fabia can now justify that by saying, oh, well, you know, we trained striking for weeks, and then you went in and lost and barely threw any strikes because you were told to lose, not because I'm a bad coach. So it's a mad thing that Fabia's doing. It's a mad response, and he's going to get himself seriously like hurt. Somebody's going to absolutely kill him. You know, why don't you make the fight Fabia versus Sanchez for for Diego Sanchez's retirement fight? Fuck it. McGregor Sports and Entertainment. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's all I really wanted to come in here and say. That's my opinion. That's exactly what's happening. Trying to ruin credibility. All this terrible between all of this. But I'll see you all soon. He responded. He said what he said in the interview. Talked about apparently Diego being a drug addict, and the fact that Fabia is his sponsor is awful as well. You don't just are disloyal like that. But I mean, he's a cunt. So fair play to him. See you soon.